Hello, everyone. For those who do not know me, my name is Dinuka Pattikiriarachchi. I'm a fellow Macedonian. I think I left the Macedonian College in 1993. I wish it is 2003. Um, why I'm here is that actually my uh, friends from 2003 batch is doing something really wonderful, and they want me to be a part of their uh, this mission, and I greatly oblige to it. So the whole purpose of this little session is for me to share a few things which had maybe perhaps worked for me and might work for you also. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to work for you. You may have to find your own ways, but what's the harm in sharing? Okay, let's start with a small few slides, so it's easier for me to take you all through. Right. Uh, it's great to be different. Why I say it's great to be different is because when I look back of myself, I felt the only thing about me compared to the others were that I was different. As you know, I have already told you all that I left school in 1993. And in 1993, I was young, and I would say I was arrogant. I was very outspoken. And at the same time, I did not have enough marks to enter the university. Mind you, I played quite a bit of football, and to a certain degree, our life was all about football, good memories, beautiful memories. At the same time, we gave our best shot in our studies also. But unfortunately or fortunately, I think it's fortunate that I did not have enough marks to go to university. Now that's in 1993. And well, we are in 2021. And if you look at myself today, I'm reading for the doctorate at Colombo University, and I'm leading the HR function in one of the top corporates. And what I want you all to understand is that life does not end with your A levels. Actually, it starts with your A levels. And what happens in uh, between the time of you leaving the school and then maybe 10, 15 years from that time onwards is the key for anyone. And I'm saying this with a lot of confidence. It's the key for anyone. Well, I would like to tell you all, if you all want to quit, quit. And I think this is not something that the ordinary consultant or the motivational speaker would tell you. They would tell that, don't quit. Quitting is for losers. Yeah, I agree. Quitting is for losers. But I believe there is a perfect time to quit. Now, if you look at this diagram, you would see the honeymoon, the crisis, the recovery, and the adjustment. Now, what a lot of people do is that they quit at the crisis. Don't quit there. I'm saying don't quit there. If you want to quit, you quit at the honeymoon. That is because you have to have a real assessment of your skills, your resources, and your way forward before you get into something. Do a proper assessment. And if you don't have the skills, go learn the skills and then get into the trade that you want to. But once you're in it, just because you hit a dip, don't quit. And then there's another time to quit. That is, after the crisis, you will hit a recovery, and then you will hit an adjustment period. And you will compare where was I before the whole thing, and then where am I right now. If you think this is not the path to go, then quit at that time, because you have completed a sort of a cycle and you are aware what's going to come out of that particular cycle. But don't quit at the crisis. Something that I strongly believe, I did not invent this, but I adopted this. The skills are cheap, passion is priceless. I think this is the most fundamental thing that differentiate uh, someone who is doing well and someone who is doing great in life. Now, something that I wanted to highlight is that doing great in life does not mean that you're rich. Doing great in your life means that you're happy. Of course, you can't be happy every day. There'll be, days that you're disappointed. There'll be days that you're gutted, that you don't want to do it anymore. These are normal things. These are part and parcel of life. But overall, you'll be happy. That is, if you are doing something which you are passionate about. Mind you, passion is a skill, and no one is born with that. I can guarantee you that. No one is born with passion. It's about your application. It's about your knowledge. It's about what you want to do in life and continuously putting your heart and soul into it and doing it. So, my dear friends, I think I should call you all my dear children, because I'm old enough to call you all children. So just make a note of it. You might be the best in your A-level class. You might have got the best results, and you might be going to the best university in the country or in the world, for that matter. But it does not guarantee you success. At the same time, you may have not got enough results. In fact, you may have failed your A-levels. There are a lot of people in this world, and especially people that are known to us, fellow Macedonians, who have failed their O-levels. But that period of experiencing that and where you are now, that period, they have really been passionate about what they want to do, and they have really succeeded in their lives. So this is the little message that I wanted to leave with you all. But at the same time, I want to give another message to you all. I strongly believe, whatever we achieve in our lives, whatever we do in our lives, our alma mater played a big part in that. And it's our duty to give something back. If you don't want to give something back to the college, give something back to the students. That way, I think that's something that you need to do in order to at least pay some debts that you have incurred while studying in the school. With about batch 93, I am really fortunate to be a part of that batch, which has its imprints in so many projects in the school, including the beautiful ground that you see is actually a part of a project which was initiated by my good friend Roshni Logus, who is from batch 93, and 6-7 of us actually spearheaded that project. And then we have the canteen. Some of you all might not even know, it was at a very terrible state at one point. So that was our first project that we refurbished that. And then for me, what is very heartening is the Sonduru Pita that you all might be making use of right now, the aesthetic zone of the school, which was developed by this batch. And there are many things that the 93 batch has done. Well, I'm not here to boast about the batch and myself. I just brought that up so that to remind you that your life does not end here. There is something that you need to give back to the place that gave you so much. And with that, I would like to say thank you.